Hi everybody, I'm Farmer Dave and I'm hoping you're ready for a few updates on some of the things that's been going on here at the farm since most of you have seen our last video. Make that next to last video. Maybe you all ought to subscribe so you can see them all. Anyway, we've hit our 100 mark in case you missed that, so we have 100 plus subscribers now. Thank you so very much, and we'll be right back with the rest of what we got going on. Howdy everybody, and welcome back to Nelson Creek Farms. It is Sunday the 6th of June, and I hope you all had a very good Memorial Day and that you remembered why we have a Memorial Day. It is a day to remember all of those that have fallen to guarantee our freedoms in this country. Unfortunately, right now, there's those here in the country that would like to see us not have those freedoms anymore, and some from overseas. And that's part of what I'm going on about today. Made in America. You might have heard me talk about buying a pair of Roundhouse bib overalls the first of the year. I ranted and raved about them because they were really good. The first pair I had them for over a year and they wore extremely well. They were made incredibly well. They were made with American cotton in the United States. And so I bought another pair. Well, this, I don't know if you can see it, that right there, that fuzzy thing is right in my backside. Yeah, apparently they didn't fold the material over when they did that triple seam sewing. That has been a little white fuzzy tail on my butt for a while. So, yeah, I'm not entirely impressed with that. And I had been having problems with one of the buttons on the front of the bib holding. The bottom Roundhouse button held in there by the pocket real well, but the top one kept coming loose. So I kept sewing the hole smaller and smaller and smaller, thinking that was the problem. No, the problem is they missed putting the rivet in their doubled up hem right there. They put it in the material right next to it, and it pulled out. Yeah, that's the rivet right there, folks. So out of the two pair of Roundhouse bibbed overalls, right now I got to give these guys, we're talking a 50-50 shot here. With this pair of bibs, giving it a thumbs down. Just FYI, sorry Roundhouse. I like to support American made and locally made and grown and whatever as I can. But when you charge $49.99 for these things, free shipping is $50. So you turn around and you pay another $15 for freight to get them to you. They're not worth it when you can buy a $37 pair made in the United States out of imported from Egypt cotton. So, don't really like supporting those countries, but you know what? I got to know where my dollars are going, and I don't think Roundhouse is going to get any more of my business. Well, now that the bib situation's out of the way, I can tell you about what's going on with the farm. The way I'm looking at things right now, we are a full month and a half behind on where we needed to be this year in the way of the fresh produce production, getting the crops in the ground and all that sort of thing. The weather was just too terrible this spring, and we went from mid-50s, low 60s to dang near 100 degrees overnight. Yeah, a lot of thunderstorms because of that sudden heat increase and all that goes with it. So, yeah, this year we don't look like we're going to have much in the way of fresh produce to be selling. We are going to try to get the sweet corn going, and we are going to attempt a rather large pumpkin patch this year. The pumpkins will be sold during our fall flea market and arts and crafts show that we're going to have here on Saturday, the 23rd of October. Knock on wood that everything goes right. We will be having that show on that weekend. The hours will be 10 to 4 and free admission, except, vendors are going to have a little space fee, which is going to be nominal. Anyway, so we got that going on. There may be an old tractor or two here on display and some other old stuff. We'll just have to play it by ear, see what's going on. But again, that'll be October the 23rd. It'll be a Saturday from 10 to 4. Some of you have been following us on Facebook. You have been following either the page, the group, or both. Some time ago, I had talked to a legal attorney about setting up an LLC or limited liability corp for the farm, because we are going to change directions just a tad more towards business end of it for the hay production and fresh produce sales and that sort of thing. And to help separate family interest from farm interests, we need to close down the Nelson Creek Farm group on Facebook. The reason why the group has to be shut down is it's more of an interactive between myself, my family, and you, the viewers that follow us on the group. You guys have questions, answers, you can input stuff, suggest stuff, write comments, and all that sort of thing. And I don't understand the legal jargon in particular. Thank you. Anyway, getting back to the legal jargon, I don't understand it all that well, but apparently there is a muddy or cloudy issues regarding Facebook groups and proprietary ownership of the business. I don't get it. It's above my head. I'm not an attorney. That's why legalese gives me a headache. So anyway, we will be closing down the Nelson Creek Farm group on Facebook on June the 19th. That's Father's Day weekend, so June the 19th. If you're not a member of the Nelson Creek Farm page on Facebook by then, you might be out of luck. You're going to have to start searching for the group or the page, the Nelson Creek Farm page on your own. Otherwise, click on the group's pinned post at the top of the group discussion board. There is a link there. You got to click on the see more thing or whatever it is to read down towards the bottom of the long-winded speech I have on there. Anyway, you click on that group. You can click like when it pops up. Actually, just move the cursor finger over it. Oh, the happy finger. You just move that cursor finger pointer thing over, or the arrow, whatever you have, over to that link. The link will come up, click on like, and then you're already in on the page. Doing that just for legal purposes anyway. Nobody's in trouble or anything. We just want to cover our bases ahead of time. One other thing that has been going on is really rather disheartening. As you know, we picked up a 1980 Ford half-ton pickup for use here at the farm. We've hauled tractor tires from Buell to Twin Falls. We were going to get the rims repaired, put the tires back on the rims with new tubes, take it back down, haul tractors, all that sort of thing. That's all been put on hold for right now. I was coming home from the last appointment trip to town, and we all but lost the front end out of the truck. The left front wheel basically just locked up, and I don't know if we have bad bearing issues or whatever, but we had to make a third appointment actually at the shop that's doing the work to reinstall kingpins, which they got the wrong size. Long story short, don't know what the problem was. I'm not going to take it apart either to find out. I want the mechanics to see what their work entailed and what the end result was. So anyway, that truck is down. That's part of the reason why we are behind this year. That front end alignment and rebuild work should have happened a month ago. But we got the wrong parts. We got to order parts. So, yeah, I'm finding it a little hard that parts for a 1980 or 81 are that hard to come up with yet. Now, if I was talking a 60s model or a 50s model, from the 1950s or 60s, then yeah, I could maybe see it. But a 1980s model, I'm not buying it. Anyway, we're going to have that pickup towed or wrecked back to the tire shop or the repair shop that's doing the work to get it fixed. As we need to have that truck usable for us here at the farm. Before I sign off, I would like to thank all of the subscribers once again for getting us over the 100 mark. Now we're going to shoot for 200. Why not? Seems like a reasonable goal. Anyway, if you would, watch my finger right down there. A little red button. It says subscribe on it. Click on that. Little bell icon if you want to get notified every time there's a new video out. Click on the word all after you click on the bell. And if I can, right down there somewhere, yeah, down in there, if I can do it in the description of this video, I will include the link for the Nelson Creek Farm Facebook page. So do try to click on that, click on the like if you can, and follow us on the page if you're local and you want to, or even if you're not from the area. Anyway, that will have updates and stuff on it that about like the fall flea market and arts and crafts show and that sort of thing. So anyway, stay tuned. More's coming. We are going to be doing some more field work that'll be coming up on a video for all of you here shortly. We will continue the old equipment videos for the subscribers only for a little bit yet. Got a few more of those in the works. And as always, I'm Farmer Dave. You all be careful out there, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye now.